Hey there, so my pole saw, the chain got really loose and the normal way of fixing it did not work, which is to just tighten from the outside without having to take it apart, but that was not working. So to troubleshoot it, I had to open it up, and I thought I'd just show you what I did and what I figured out. For me, it got all gunked up, and actually so those gears will twist this guy back and forth along this screw, and that tightens up the chain. When I was cleaning it and opening it up, this got all the way to the end here, and there's no thread. So when I tried to put it back, it wouldn't get back on. So I had to open up the whole thing, which means I have these this plastic piece and this, and then I realized it was all gunked up. So I decided to open it all up and just clean it. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's pretty cleaned out. So this guy is facing the other side, and the gear faces this side. See how that goes? There's the gear on the other side. So it's all cleaned up, getting it back together. Okay, I decided that I should put this in first in there and then put it all in at once. I think that'll work better. Okay, that definitely worked. So what I had to do was, while this was out and the gear that's in the middle of the plastic thing was also out, I had to put this whole section together while it was out and then tuck it all in at the same time. And then this is what goes in last to secure it all in. All right, so we're back at the chainsaw. I have removed the chain. I've actually taken my flathead and my paper towel, and I've gone along this inner part, along the whole thing. I already did that, just to make sure there's not gunk in there. Now this has come off again, that's fine. To put it back on, you have to remember that this chain has to go in here first. Just remember it has to go in here. That won't make sense. And so that has to be in there, and this slot has to be in here. And then you want your chain in the actual thing, and it'll stay on, kind of. Okay, so it's kind of lining up. You might have a problem with lining up this guy right here, this little thing, into that hole. What you need to do is just keep turning this until it lines up. It works. Very happy. Alright, so I thought I was done, but I wasn't actually done because I put the chain on backwards. The way I had the chain on, this straight edge here was facing forward, and this beveled edge was facing backward. And I didn't realize I put it on the wrong way, and then I started trying to cut things, and it literally didn't cut anything. I was like, this is weird. And then it's like, okay, well, I guess I must have put the chain on backwards. So now I've flipped it around so that this sharp beveled edge is facing forwards, and that required me taking this whole thing off again and holding everything together while I put it all back on, and it should be good to go now. So just remember, when you're putting it back together, make sure you have your chain on with this sharp little tip facing forwards and the flat edge on the back